Hello, everyone, and a huge warm welcome to Mr. English Classroom. My name is Eden, and I am so happy you decided to join us today for another lesson.
And I'm Avery. It's great to be here. Today we're tackling a question you will hear everywhere. In job interviews, at parties, on your first day of class. It's probably one of the most common questions in English.
Oh, I think I know which one you mean. It's the one that makes everyone freeze up a little bit, right? The big one. Tell me about yourself.
That's the one. It sounds so simple, but it can be really scary. Your mind just goes blank. What do they want to know? Where do I even start?
Exactly. But don't worry, we are going to make it easy for you today. And if you find our tips helpful, please take a second to subscribe to our channel and share this episode. It really helps us create more lessons for you all.
We really appreciate the support. Okay, so let's get into it. The first step to answering "Tell me about yourself" is to understand that there are two different worlds, two main scenarios where you'll get this question.
Two worlds. I like that. What are they?
The casual world and the professional world. The way you answer is completely different for each one.
That makes so much sense. Okay, let's start with the casual world. This is for when you're meeting new people at a party or joining a new club, right?
Exactly. Here, your goal is just to be friendly and start a conversation.
And for that, we have a super simple and effective formula for you all. It's just your name plus where you're from plus a hobby or an interest. For example, I would say, "Hi, I'm Eden. I'm from California, and I love hiking."
Perfect. Short, friendly, and it gives me something to ask you about. My turn. Hey, I'm Avery. I'm from Chicago, and I love playing the guitar.
Easy. Okay, so that's casual, but what about the professional world, Avery? This is for job interviews or your first day at a new company.
Right. Here, your goal is to show your value and your relevant skills. For this, we use a different formula: present, past, future.
Ooh, I like how structured that is. Present, past, future? What does that mean?
It's a mini story about your professional life. Present is what you do now, your current job. Past is your relevant experience that brought you here. And future is why you are interested in this new opportunity and what you hope to achieve.
That is so clear and helpful. Okay, theory is great, but I think we need to see it in action. How about we do a little role play?
Excellent idea. Let's start with the professional scenario. Let's say you are a hiring manager at a tech company, and I'm interviewing for a project manager role.
Thanks for coming in today, Avery. To start, could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Of course, and thank you for the opportunity. Well, I'm currently a senior project coordinator at Innovate Solutions, where I manage digital projects for our key clients. That's my present. In the past, over the last 4 years there, I've developed a strong skill set in agile methodology and team leadership. A major accomplishment was leading a project to redesign our client onboarding process, which we completed 10% under budget and which increased customer satisfaction scores by 25% within the first quarter. I also earned my Project Management Professional Certification 2022 to solidify my skills. For the future, I'm now looking to take the next step in my career as a project manager. I've been following your company's innovative work in the sustainable tech space for a while now, and I'm very excited by the prospect of bringing my experience in managing cross-functional teams to help deliver impactful projects like your new Green Code initiative.
Wow. Okay, role play over. That was a fantastic answer, Avery. So confident and full of great information.
Thanks. Let's quickly analyze why it worked. First, I followed the present, past, future structure. It gives the answer a clear beginning, middle, and end.
Right, and in the past part, you didn't just list your duties, you gave a specific achievement with numbers, 25% increase in satisfaction. That is so powerful. It shows real results.
Exactly. And for the future part, I didn't just say I want a new job. I specifically mentioned the company and one of their projects, the Green Code initiative. This shows I've done my research and I'm genuinely interested in them.
Such a great tip. Okay, let's switch roles for the casual scenario. We're at a party and you see me getting a drink.
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Avery. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Hi, Avery. Nice to meet you. I'm Eden. I just moved here from Portland a few months ago. When I'm not working, I love exploring the city's food scene.
See, that's perfect. It's short, friendly, and gives me an easy follow up question. I can now ask, oh, nice, have you found any great restaurants yet? And boom, we have a conversation.
Mm-hmm. It's all about making it easy for the other person to talk to you.
So, these formulas are a fantastic starting point, but English is a global language, and it's also important to consider cultural differences when you introduce yourself.
That's a really important point. Things can be very different from country to country. What's one example?
Formality is a big one. In some cultures, like in Germany or Japan, it's very important to use titles and last names, like Mr. Schmidt or Tanaka-san, especially in business. You wait to be invited to use first names.
Right. Whereas in countries like Australia or the USA, it's very common to use first names almost immediately, even with your boss. Calling your manager Mr. Smith might even sound a little strange.
Exactly. Another big difference is personal topics. What's considered safe to talk about varies a lot.
Oh, yes. For example, in many Latin American cultures, asking about someone's family is a very warm and friendly way to build a connection. It shows you care about them as a person.
But if you do that in a first professional meeting in, say, the UK, it might be seen as a little too personal. They might prefer to keep the conversation focused on business at first.
So, what are some universally safe topics for casual conversation?
Great question. Things like travel, food, hobbies, movies, and music are almost always safe and good ways to find common interests. It's best to avoid topics like politics, religion, or salary until you know someone very well.
Excellent advice. Okay, I'm excited because we're launching a new segment today where we answer questions directly from our listeners.
Let's do it. Who's our first question from?
This question comes from Yuki in Japan. Yuki asks, my hobbies are watching TV and playing video games. How do I make them sound less boring?
That's a fantastic question, Yuki, because many people have these hobbies. The key is to be specific and show your passion. Don't just say what you do, say what you love about it.
Exactly. So instead of saying, I like to watch TV, you could say, I'm really into historical dramas and find the storytelling fascinating. See, that sounds much more interesting.
And for video games, instead of just, I play video games, you could try, I love complex strategy games, which has actually been great for my problem solving skills. This even connects your hobby to a valuable skill, which is brilliant for a professional context.
Great tips. Okay, our next question is from Marco in Brazil. Marco asks, is it okay to use a joke in a professional interview?
Ooh, Marco, this is a tricky one. My analytical advice is that humor is very high risk in an interview. What one person finds funny, another person might not.
I completely agree. A bad joke can make things very awkward and can derail the interview. It's much, much safer to show your personality through genuine enthusiasm and passion for the role.
Right. Think about it this way. A good professional answer will always help you. A bad joke can only hurt you. So play it safe and let your qualifications and your excitement shine instead.
That's the best way to make a great impression. Well, that's all the time we have for today. This was so helpful.
I agree. All right, let's do a quick 1-minute recap. The most important thing is to know your situation. Is it casual or professional? For casual, use the name, from, and hobby formula. For professional, use the present, past, future formula.
And remember to be mindful of cultural context, especially around formality and personal questions. Finally, practice your introduction. The more you say it, the more confident you'll feel.
And don't forget the tips from our Q&A. Add specifics to your hobbies and save the jokes for your friends, not your interviewer.
Thank you all so much for listening and learning with us today here at Mr. English Classroom.
We'll see you next time. Happy practicing, everyone.
Bye.